Hi, my name is Gisela Marti, and I am the creative director for Tammy Taylor Nails. February is coming up, and love is in the air. So today, we're going to be working on a design that you can use for that special occasion. Our guest artist, Gelprisa. Gelprisa is our gel polish, which is 3-in-1. It's a base coat, it's a color, and it's a top coat at the same time. I'm going to teach you the versatility of the how many uses of Gelprisa. So let's get started. For this sweet Valentine design that we are going to be working, we need the following tools. From the Gelprisa color polishes, we're going to be working with the Pinky Promise and with our clear pink. We also going to be working with our new Dazzle Rock Falling in Love collection, Prizma Powder Heartbreaker. It is necessary for you to also use the Competitive Edge Whitest White. For the tools will be the 3-dimensional brush, the dotting tool, and the new boulder striper. We need a small Dappen Dish. To seal the design, we'll be using the Top Gel Plus. To clean the design, our Clean It. And for the mix of the acrylics, we will be working with the Extra Adhesion Liquid. For the end, we want to nourish the nail with the Tammy Taylor Scented Peach Oil. And of course, last but not least, we have our Whitest and our tablets. Okay, in this technique, Sweet Valentine, we're going to start by creating our background. And our background is going to be with our Gelprisa pink. This is the Pinky Promise. Be sure that the first coat is a very thin coat because we're going to be applying 2 coats. So the first one needs to be very thin. You just want to be sure that it attached to the nail. But of course, you have to put some color. So, once again, the first coat is going to be a thin coat. Then the second one is going to give you more color. You're going to cure for 2 minutes. If it's in a UV light, or if you're using an LED, then you're going to cure for 1 minute. Don't forget to cap. 2 minutes. Now we're going to go for our second coat. And our second coat is the one that really actually is going to give you a deeper pink color. Now, this design is an awesome design for Valentine's. The season is coming. Love is in the air, and we want to be sure that we keep it like that. We want to keep it love in the air. And this is a very lovely color. There we go. Now, don't forget to cap 2 minutes under the light. 2 minutes. So now we're going to clean with our Wipe It and the Clean It solution. Be sure that all the tackiness is completely out because we are going to be working with 3-dimensional, and that goes with acrylic powder. Once we clean our nail, now we're going to do our 3-dimensional design. And our 3-dimensional design has a huge heart. With the use of my 3D brush and my liquid, I'm using the Extra Adhesion Liquid. I'm going to dip. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take the excess of the liquid that way. But I want to be sure that I have enough to grab a big ball of my acrylic, the one that is going to be the heart, which is my Heartbreaker from the Prizma Falling in Love collection. So back again, dip, up, and take a big ball of the color and place it on the nail. Once you place it, if you think that you need more, which I know I need more, go back and grab another ball of the color and place it right there. Right there, you almost have your heart. Okay, so wait till it goes, start spreading, and then pat with the back of your brush. Bring it down, much. Keep patting. If you need liquid, go and get some liquid. And again, keep patting to create your heart. The great thing of working with acrylic in top of the Gelprisa is that it's going to move exactly to the direction that you want the product to be. And I'm pulling it down a little bit more. On the sides, I want to pat to be sure that the acrylic keeps spreading. I want almost a flat 3D. Go back with a little bit more of liquid and see how I'm pulling the end of my heart. All what I'm doing is patting, flattening, and pulling. There we go. We have our form heart right there. If I want to be sure that this part over here is very sharp, I just go with the point of my brush right in there to clean and mark my heart. Now I have my perfect heart. Once I do my heart, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my second 3D, which is going to be a cat. And I'm going to put a cat right on this side of my nail. Be sure that you clean your brush completely. Keep the point, and the way that you keep the point is by wiggling when you clean. You see, the point is completely formed. Now I'm going back for my white, and I'm going to be working with my competitive edge, Whitest white. And I'm going to grab a ball. And I want to be sure that it is a big ball. This is not a big ball. See? It's not good. So I'm going to let it go. Back again. Just touch. Now we have a huge size ball, which is perfect for my cat. And I'm going to put it right in here. And as I put it, I'm not going to let the liquid on my brush go. I'm just going to be pulling it down because I want like an oval shape. Down. My cat. Clean your brush. Go back for liquid before it dries. Go back again. And start working your cat. And it's going to be just like a shape of a drop. Down. Keep patting down. See, it's just like a drop. It's a little bit long. The great thing of using the extra adhesion liquid with your competitive edge is that the set is like a medium. So it gives you the opportunity to work with your design. Go back now. We're going to do now the neck of the cat, and we're going to do also the face of the cat. So go back again. Grab a ball. This one is smaller, and you're going to put it right there. Be sure to line it up with the body and bring it into the last one. Push it to the side. Push it to the other side. Go for liquid. Pat, pat, pat to make it part of the body. Bring it up. And there you have the neck of the cat. Now we're going to grab a ball and we're going to put it over here. And that's going to be the face of your cat. See? You place it to see if it's big enough, and if it's not big enough, let it go. And go and grab another ball. But this is perfect. So wait till start to move. The great thing of our acrylic is that they self-level. Because they self-level, you will be able to come back and do the shape that you want to have. I'm going to pat a little bit to this side because I want to make it more like an oval than a circle. Remember, with the point of the brush you mark, but with the back of the brush of your hair, the hairs of your brush, you're going to pat to flat. Every time that you work a three-dimensional, those are the rules. The back, I took some liquid, and I want to be sure that it's completely pat. So here we go. We have the head of our cat, the neck, and the body. But our cat needs some ears. So we're going to put one small ball this way and another ball this way. Now you're going to take the excess of the liquid as much as possible. And with the point, you're just going to grab a small size ball. See how small it is? Let me put it over here so you can see. See? It's a very small ball. And I'm going to put it right on the side right there. Clean your brush. Go back. And just pat a little bit. You want to be sure that it's just like that it looks like an ear, and there we go. Now we go for the second one, which is exactly the same size, and take all the excess of the liquid out. Take a small size ball, see the size? It's just the same as the other one, and place it in the opposite side of the head of the cat. It's right there. So now I have my two ears. Let me move it so you can see it. As this little ball is just spreading, I go back and I just pat to be sure that it's completely in top of the head. There we go. We have our cat already. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the fun parts of the designs of the cat so we can see the eyes and we can see everything. Now I'm going to use my striper, which is the boulder, and I'm going to make the tail with my white paint. Let me move everything out of my way and bring the white color. Be sure when you're working on this design, be sure that you have enough color in your tablet. You put enough. That you have also water, if you're working with watercolors, with you to thin out the color. So now I'm going to take my white, and I want to be sure that is in my boulder striper. See? So I'm going to come from here, and I'm going to make like a question mark. From here all the way straight down. There you go. Once again, go back and fix it. Fix anything that you want to fix on the tail. And bring it all the way down to the cat. That's the tail right there. Don't worry about little things because you later on can fix anything with dots. I want to be sure that the bottom part is thick enough to be on my cat. It's right there. That's the tail. Now with the black, I want to be sure that I load my brush but I don't want that much paint at the end of my brush. So I want to take some out, and I'm going to come from one side to the other on the top, and I'm going to make a very nice thin line. And then I'm going to make a second one right there. Okay, once I do that, now I'm going to take the same, and I'm going to put some nice dots going to one side and then going on the other side. Those are the eyes of my cat. Okay, once again, want to be sure that I have enough space to put a little dot in the center so I can see the eyes of my cat. My cat has a color right here, so I put it, and now with the help of my dotting tool, the small size of the dotting tool, I'm going to take some pink, and I'm going to put a dot right here and another dot over here, and then I'm going to drag it down just to make a heart. Then with the same dotting tool, I'm going to put some dots on the areas of my heart. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start decorating my heart with some dots. Come on the other side, and then I'm going to start from big all the way to smaller, right there. I'm going to put also some on the other side. Now on the top, what I'm going to do is with the same striping brush, I'm going to come with very small amount of paint, and I'm going to make some wiggle lines over here. Some wiggle lines over here. Some wiggle lines. Take your dotting tool and start putting some little dots over here. One over here. One here. One here. So now we're decorating the top of my design. Just to give a look like this is a lace. That's all what it is. So we can come with the striper brush again, and we can do some lines on the top. Small lines all the way across. You can go to the opposite side, and again, load your brush if you need paint. Load your brush and small lines. You can do I was gonna do another small line, but actually what I'm gonna do is over here, I'm gonna put some small dots with my black color. We're almost done. All right, the eyes of my cat, it needs a tiny dot of pink. So with the brush, we're just gonna tip the brush, the striper, and just put a tiny pink right on the center. And this is the great thing of this brush. It's so fine and so fine that you will be able to do very small details. So my design is almost done. I only need one more detail. I'm going to put over here a loop and another loop over here. A line across, because my cat has a little ribbon on the tail. This is my cat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Top Gel Plus to be sure that I seal my complete design. Before you do that, you have to be sure that all the colors are completely dry. Okay, my design is completely dry. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna seal with my Top Gel Plus. And as you see, as I seal with my Top Gel Plus, everything comes to life. Now, don't forget that the only part that you're gonna be sealing is the part that doesn't have the white. Now, but the tail was also draw, so I have to be sure that the tail and the heart is completely covered with my Top Gel Plus. Sides, don't forget the sides. I want to be sure that there is a difference in this design, that when a person see it, can see the shine and can also see a matte finish on my cat. So the sides, and over here where I draw the heart and the line, I'm going to put a little bit, and on the eyes of my cat, I'm also going to put a little bit of the Top Gel Plus. The rest is going to remain the same way. Now I'm going to cure for 2 minutes. And how sweet this cat looks. That's why this is my sweet design for Valentine. Okay, my design is completely done. It's 2 minutes. Now I'm going to clean with my Wipe It and the Clean It solution to be sure that everything is clean. Okay, take all the stickiness out. And don't forget to oil the cuticles and pamper your client. I'm using the peach scented oil. You're gonna love it. This is my sweet Valentine design. For our design Sweet Valentine, we did use our Gelprisa Pinky Promise for our background. We did 2 coats of the Pinky Promise as a base on the nail, and then we did a 3-dimensional using for the heart of the new collection Falling in Love, the Prizma Heartbreaker. We shaped a heart, and on top of the heart, with the Whitest white competitive edge, we did a cat. Little details for the eyes, little details for the tail, and of course, some dots in black all the way around the heart. This is a very fun design. You can use any color as a background, but don't forget that heart with the Heartbreaker is really a true heartbreaker. This is a very easy and fun design, but above all, it's a very, very commercial design. Have fun. You don't have to be an artist to look like one. All what you have to do is open the doors of your imagination. I am sure that you have a design and you would like to share that design with us. And that design could be featured in one of our future videos. All what you have to do is take a picture, write step-by-step directions, and send it to creativedirector@tammytaylornails.com. Again, creativedirector@tammytaylornails.com, and you can be the next talk of the town.